Hi beauties, how's everybody doing? Thanks for joining me, welcome back. So today I wanted to do a review on a couple products that were sent to me from, I had talked about different programs that you yourselves can also join and kind of review it or try it and give your opinions on certain products, items. It doesn't have to be beauty in its own self, it can be anything. I will put the link down below. The company is Buzz Agent. They sent me the card with my item, and it says you must. Oh, that's about the mail carrier. It says you must be on great terms with your mail carrier because, man, we wouldn't trust anyone with a package this awesome. Okay, so it says to keep the great products coming, get the conversation started on buzzagent.com. The best buzz agents get the best campaigns and more of them. And on the other side has like a woohoo, it's here kind of a thing. And it says, so what's next? You try the product, then visit buzzagent.com to get the inside scoop. Kickstart some sweet, sweet conversations. So, and along with that, they sent me several, I'm not sure how many is here, but there's several coupons. It's a $3 off coupon, and as you can see, the item is from Covergirl. It's the Covergirl Olay FaceLift Effect Firming Makeup. So this is the foundation. Mine's in Fair Eclair, right there. It will say, but it's Fair, not Fair Eclair, Fair Claire. Guess I have an eclair in my head. But this is the foundation. It's kind of a small bottle. It's 1 ounce, so that's pretty reasonable about what they foundations usually are, I believe. It's a 1 ounce, and then also I have the Covergirl Olay, the Depuffer Eye Concealer, and it is the same thing. It's in that Fair Claire. Do I have that right? Yes, I do. Okay. It's 310. This one has a number on it, actually, but it's 310 Fair Claire. That's what mine is. Alright. And the coupons I'll probably just give to some of my friends and everything. This product here, it was interesting because like I was trying to see what price range it was, because I've heard people say that it was quite pricey from, I've watched other people do the product review, and a lot of them I would hear them say that it was quite pricey. It was interesting because I was on drugstore.com and it was like $17 and some change, which I was like, what? You know, that is pretty pricey for a drugstore item. But then you go on walmart.com and it's $13.98 on there, which seems to be about the price range that I've been seeing lately for a lot of the drugstore foundations. Quite high still, but I'm going to guess because of the Olay in here, because, you know, it's a combination of CoverGirl and Olay. Olay's the, you know, famous, I mean, I think everybody's already heard of Olay, the skincare. So, and then the Depuffer, I didn't really see it on drugstore.com, but I know on Walmart it was like I think it was $10.98, which pretty pricey for this little guy too. Let's try to see how many 0.34 fluid ounces, so 10 milliliters. That's quite, you know, that's quite pricey. That is a lot. But a lot of these concealers I've noticed have been around that price range again too, like the Magic Lumi, and some of those are kind of in a high price range. And if you think about those, you probably do get more in this than you do in them pens, because them pens, I mean, I love them, but boy, you know, they can be quite pricey. So this I'm a little nervous to try and use because I have had problems in the past with CoverGirl products, but you know, I want to try a lot of things and play with a lot of things, and I have heard not mixed reviews on this item, so I wanted to see how it went on my skin and applied and everything, and the concealer, you know, just to see how it all works with me. I already have my skin prepped. I have Yin's closer because I figured that way you could see me applying it on my bare naked face here. So I already prepped my skin, washed and everything, and put my moisturizer on. And I did put on the L'Oreal Paris Revitalift Miracle Blur as like a primer, is what I put on my face, which is a drugstore that I really like. So I think I'm going to grab a mirror here real quick. I think I'm going to see, because I've heard some people say it's the texture like of a mousse. I haven't even played with it, I'll be honest. I haven't even played with it, nothing. So let's do this together. And they are correct. Actually, which a lot of mine went on there, which, thank goodness it doesn't have that typical Covergirl smell. I don't like the Noxema smell, I'll be honest. I'm not a fan of that at all. Yeah, this is of a mousse texture. It's almost similar to Revlon, but I don't know. Revlon is a little more thicker. This seems a little more thinner for it to be the mousse texture. I'm going to apply it with my fingers is what I'm going to do. I'll play around with it in other ways too if my fingers... So mind you, I'm doing my fingers. I'm not doing no brush or anything like that. I'm going to dot on one side first and kind of... Now, FaceLift, that's a lot saying. You know, for a product. Not sure if they... Well, maybe they did color match me. Okay. Might have put a little too much there. Probably I would say this foundation is, again, like something for mature skin. It's not going to be something that if you're a teenager or somebody that is even in their 20s would really want to bother with. It's going to be more for the mature skin. Now, when you put on a product, and if it doesn't seem like it's working correctly, I'm not, like, looking in the mirror, it doesn't look too bad. But I wouldn't say it's like one of the greatest foundations that I have used. I mean, it doesn't look too bad, but I don't know, we'll see. And it's not too bad. I mean, I don't know if it's going to do some miracle. I mean, I know Olay is a skincare, so that might be where the lift is. But this is the side not with it. And this is the side with it. I mean, I know it does show in the camera pretty good coverage. I'm going to hold my mirror out like this. And I would say it doesn't do too bad of a coverage. I wouldn't say it's full. I wouldn't say it's, sorry, I didn't mean to have the mirror in the way like that. I wouldn't say it's a full coverage. I would say it's medium coverage. Because on this side here you still can see certain, see certain things. But it looks like it's settling not too bad. Feels just a little tacky. Nothing major though. But from what you can see on each side. And then we'll go ahead and do this little depuffer thingy. I'll try it. Which, geez, oh man, Lori. I got makeup all over on me. let's go ahead and try. Now this depuffer has one of the metal, these metal things here on it. And I guess it's to soothe the eye, like, you know. I don't know if I'm gonna like this too much. Okay, I got a little bit. I'm just gonna do on this side. Alright. Oh, it does feel cooling. It does feel nice and cool. Not sure if I'm a fan of using this though to spread it out. I'll be honest. I mean, it does feel nice and soothing for the bit. You squeeze it out, by the way, so it's not like some's gonna keep coming out. But yeah, no, I'm not a fan of that part. So we will use fingers. I mean, it feels soothing, don't get me wrong. And if you want to, maybe you can do it just for that little bit. But it's not something that I'm, you know, crazy about. So I'm going to do it my usual way. Pat away. And let's see here. It feels moisturizing, definitely. I mean, it does look nice, like this side, and you can tell looks more. But you know, like with any makeup that you put on, when you put it on, I mean, obviously the side that you have makeup on looks more lifted, more, you know, because I mean it pairs to this eye, and all that, and this part of my face to this side. I'll be honest, I'm not sure if I'm feeling it with this foundation and that, though. I'll be honest. Don't know if I'm really feeling it. Only, I mean, it could be the skincare and the whole skincare thing that I used. I'm going to put some concealer here because I'm just going to do like what I normally would do. And that would be to put some there. But I'm not sure. I mean, it's a very smooth concealer. It has a interesting, like I said, it doesn't have the Noxema scent. Definitely doesn't have that. Just not quite sure if I'm feeling the whole foundation. So, but we will see. So I'm going to go ahead and cover the rest on the other side. We're just going to do the other side here so that we can just finish it off. But I don't know, guys. I'll be honest. I don't know what to think of this because, I mean, like I am, and I will be honest on this too, I've never been a fan of many of the Covergirl foundations. They just have never worked for me. So I have not really been much of a fan of their foundations. I've had breakouts with them. They just haven't always pleased me very much. And I know I like to still try things and kind of, because like I know some products can change and make their products better, but I'm just really not sure if I'm feeling this one. But I guess I'll have to still see as time goes. what I think of it. Like I said, I do believe it is a medium coverage. Also, I think it's like a satin matte finish. It does give a matte look a little bit to it. I would say in comparison with this one and Revlon, I love Revlon a little bit more better. I don't know. There's just something about this one right now I'm uncertain about. But I guess I shouldn't make that full-on claim, because you just never know. Now we're going to go ahead and I guess that's taking a few pictures of me. That was crazy. Okay. Now I'm going to put on... It does feel nice when you do this, though. I have to say that feels lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. But I do prefer just doing this, because I feel it does a better effect. I hate when I set stuff on my laptop here, because, yeah, it will take pictures automatically. It's like, hey, quit taking my pictures. It's been quite nice here, too. But they're talking about the weekend's supposed to really flare up, like, oh, I think I heard them saying in the 30s for the low on some days. I don't know. I just, no, not ready for all that. I don't want it. Yeah. Put a little coverage here like I do, like I said. Hey, there's the sun. It seems like forever anymore now whenever I see the sun, but okay, now that it's drying up, it doesn't look too bad, but I'm not sure if it's going to be a favorite of mine. I guess I sometimes can almost tell by, when I first put something on, excuse me, if it's going to be something I'm really going to like, or if it's going to be, okay. So this is what it looks like with the foundation on me, which I might have put too much on though too. But I didn't feel like I did, because I feel like I did what I usually do. But it does look like of a mousse consistency, but when you put it on, it's much more creamier than the Revlon. So, and the concealer is a very creamy concealer. The concealer isn't too bad, but I wouldn't say it's great. I'm not finding it to be of what I'm liking. But it is a medium coverage. It looks fine, and but I mean, to be honest, like, my first impression on it is like, it's just okay. I like my Revlon much better. I mean, I like the texture of it and everything. This one, it's okay. But who knows, down the road, I'm going to play with it and work with it and, kind of get a more feel for it. But it's just, it's okay. Would I recommend it? Probably not. I probably wouldn't. I would probably say go to Revlon first. I probably wouldn't. I mean, I like a lot of Olay things. I mean, I love their lipsticks and stuff, so it's, or not Olay. Well, I love Olay stuff too, obviously, but Covergirl, is a hit and miss for me, definitely. And I will be giving out coupons to friends, because maybe they might want to try it. Maybe some of them like Covergirl. But I will put Buzz Agent down below so that you guys can go check it out, and maybe apply, and then you do little surveys, and then kind of let them know what, I mean, it can be food even, like I said. I think I've actually had a cleaner sent to me before, and it was a Lysol cleaner, and it was really good. So it's just not necessarily always beauty products. It can be cleaners and stuff like that. I only do reviews on my YouTube, obviously, when it becomes a beauty item. So, but this is 50-50. Out of a scale from 1 to 10, I'd probably just give it a 5 right now. So I hope that was helpful. And yeah, like if you're interested in checking it out, I mean, everybody's different, so if you want to check it out and you're still curious, by all means. It's just not something I would recommend. I'd probably more point people to Revlon, because I really like the Revlon very much. So yeah, beauties, thanks so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. And as always, just remember to be yourself, love yourself, and let the real beauty shine through. Alright, beauties, thank you so much. Mwah. Really appreciate all of you. And thank you so much for everybody for your wonderful prayers and thoughts, and all that good stuff. My mom did manage to come home, and my brother is still in the hospital, but he's out of ICU. So, but yeah, things look okay right now. So, all right, beauties, thanks so much for joining me. Mwah. Take care. Bye bye.